with a mighty grief that was ours and theirs. This could be it. This could be the finale, or at least the penultimate episode. The caravan fell silently in absolute darkness until you lost all sense of time and place. Before hallucination and madness set in, you felt Juno's touch pillow you into a sleep state and protect you from the worst of it. Now dim light finally reveals approaching ground, like an island rising from a midnight sea. Nobody talked about the loss of Falca in that time, but the memory of her fell alongside everyone. Touching ground now finally feels like moving on. Walking feels like you've never done it before. This is the inner earth, Juno tells everyone. This is a cave, grumbles Ollie. I'm not impressed. In the gloom, Juno looks absolutely ghostly, beckoning you to follow. Reserve judgment till we emerge. So obviously last time, before we jumped into this hole, Bulwark killed Falca in cold blood. We have to assume he's still following us, but we don't know. The Mender's light plays tricks with the crags. Shadows dance across sharp edges and distended cavities. Oh hey, someone sighs, almost apologetically. I may have a problem. Deitch is sitting on the ground. He appears to be missing a leg, but at second glance it's been swallowed up by a deep, narrow hole. The floor is riddled with them, like a coral reef. Ow, he continues. Ow, ow! But Ollie claps a hand over his mouth. You all hear it nearby, scraping on stone, through stone. Let's try and make it a distraction away from him. At the edge of the light, you thump cave walls with your weapon. Deitch bares his teeth in pain and anticipation. Ravens scatter. Some beside you, others spread out uncertain. Shields, you shout, as creatures rumble out of the darkness. Alrighty, and as always, we want to pick our weakest team. Although I'm more and more skeptical as for when we should do this, because we're going to get to the last fight of the game soon. I don't think we should use our weakest team for that. Mogan and Juno, and yeah, let's go. I'm really not a fan of Deitch, so if he dies in this hole, then so be it. He's just a bad version of that Eric. Or Eirik. Oh. Okay, we tried to distract them away from Deitch, but now he's trapped in the middle of the fight. This is not good. Okay, looks like we want everyone to be together over here. God, this is actually a bit scary. Mogan. Let's go. Start with Bercy. Strength damage +1. 1 break to the target. 1 break added to heavy impact. I wish I knew how much damage it would do. Let's just do a normal attack. Oh. Okay, these guys dig underground. Oh, so it's going round to Eivind. Oh, he's going down again. Okay. Oh, he's gone. Okay, that's not good. Just do a normal attack. In fact, we can kill. I'll do it with Mercy. Okay, just shield damage, armor damage so far. Could do 7 damage. Yep. no way I can do 5 damage to that guy, so I might as well... What should I might as well? I guess we might as well just do armor damage to this guy. So he'll try and buff everyone later. Makes sense to confuse this. No, this one. What's this other thing I can target? I don't know. Let's go for this one. And hopefully he'll attack the big guy. Oh! Oh! So those circles around the map are traps. Deitch can't do much here by himself, so in return. Ooh! Oh, Ivan's turn got skipped. Okay. See how much it does. Oh! There was a dude underground. I did not know this. This might work. He tries to bury underground again. If I could keep Ivan alive, that'd be great. Absorbed. Lovely. I need to choose right here. I'll take it. Oh, yes. Oh no, he attacked. I thought he was going to try and buff his friends. Really? My lightning doesn't attack both of them. Well, in that case, I've gone to the wrong place. Love that, even when he's trapped, he can still get a kill. Ooh, we've lost Bercy. I'm actually a little bit worried about this fight. Oh my word. 12 damage, you say? Yeah, let's just kill this guy. So it's a 5v3. I back us to win in a 5v3. God, I don't know what to do here. I guess if we just rest and get the willpower back. Okay, I didn't kill back. Somehow. Ah! Let's do a bloody flail. Still very nervous. 3 of my guys have got 1 HP left. Oh, I'm not close enough to anyone. Ugh. Oh, nice. Now Juno. Still can't do anything. In fact, how much? 2 armor damage. I mean, we might as well, right? There goes Juno. Oh! Oh yeah, Juno doesn't die. I completely forgot. She turns into a ghost. I probably should have let her die, knowing that was going to happen. Oh, didn't think I was going to hit Mo good as well. Nice. Do it again. Nice. Do it again. I've still got my willpower. Oh my god, he's still bleeding. Amazing. Oh my god, what a close fight. Just pick up that one and then... I could confuse him. What does this do? Sure, why not? Sounds like a good thing. Just do that one. Wait, what's going on? Bloody flail, there we go. Finish this! Nice! Good job, team. That was a close one. A sour smell fills the air, acid vomited forth by the digging things. Warriors brag about the hard battles they fought, but no one will be bragging about this. I'm regretting this already, says Valgard, examining a limp tentacle. Courage, replies Juno. We'll see stranger things before we're done. This cave is only an entrance the Valkyr use. Each of the towers in the north is a different entrance into the inner earth. It used to look a little different before the darkness. Nice. The White Tower crouches in the distance, small against the vastness of the inner earth. You feel tired just thinking about the march to come. The tower is our only goal now. That thing stands out like blood on snow. It doesn't belong here, does it? No, it was built by the Valkyr. It's where Ivan and I will undo this. What is that enormous dome laying behind it? A fallen sun. And when do you plan to explain any of this? There may come a point where I have little choice. That point is not now. It will not be a short conversation, or a happy one. Speaking of unhappy things, I can sense a loss of Falca is a dire blow to the Ravens. It may be wise to try and keep their spirits up. And I'm afraid there is something else you should know. Ooh, as we fell, I could feel a change in Arborang. Oh yeah, this is where... Rook, my boy. Is he alright? Can you tell? Their days are numbered. We no longer have the luxury of not knowing. Every single day we lose is another day Arborang may fall. Enough talk then. So we have 14 days, which we found out last episode. Gods, I can't see the ceiling. There's no ceiling. We're inside the world. Did it always look this dead? 12 days left. No, this place used to be full of life. So, if we don't do it within 12 days, we can still save the world, but everyone in Arborang will die, I think. The caravan moves slowly, taking in the strangeness of the place. What did it look like before the darkness, you wonder? Deitch trips over his own feet again. I thought you were supposed to be the sneaky one, Spar mumbles, but he's not doing much better. Ivan shakes his head. You aren't used to being here. I think it will pass. You ignore the bickering that follows. Everyone seems a bit testy. Others complain of a dizziness and nausea, and swear the ground is rotating until you're forced to stop. Spar solicits for a new patch. We can't rest. We can't stop. We have to walk it off, milkmaids. The ravens curse and grouse, wonder who made you king, but they tough it out, to their credit. Eventually the feeling does pass, even if their bad mood doesn't. We'll take it, we'll take it. 12 days left and we're still pushing on. 11 days left. And the scary thing is, I have no idea if we're close. This could be like a 30-day journey. Hello. Are you talking to me? Damn it, every time. I need a better introduction. Deitch continues as you walk, stumbling over his own awkwardness as he goes. Anyway, listen. This is going to sound weird, but I'm going a bit loopy, cooped up with these people. I can see that. And everyone keeps threatening me with death if I don't leave them alone. Join the Ravens, I thought. Why not? Where else could be safer? Look at this. This is the least safe place. Yes. I know. I'm supposed to be a quiet guy, right? Everyone thinks I'm sneaky. Well, look, I'm only sneaky because nobody notices me. Does it ever get to you being ignored all the time? No, that doesn't. I get chatty when I'm nervous. I hate this place. I hate being stuck in this bubble, like a fish. Fish don't get stuck in Deitch continues babbling while you walk. I'm just going to ignore him until he leaves me alone. And I get the feeling they think I'm creepy, if they even notice at all. But anyway, now she's in a panic to get all the goats back in their pen. Everybody's looking. Then her husband starts screaming at me. Freak! Big nose freak! Maybe we should keep it down. That's rough, you know. You ever had someone screaming freak at you? Freak! The last shout echoes noticeably. Shortly after, you spot movement. The ravens curse Deitch as they draw their weapons. How is this my fault? We're glowing like a freaking sun festival down here. Stop shouting, Deitch. Oh, poor Deitch. I almost feel for him. I don't, of course. I hate him, but hey. Oh, okay. Ivor has to be in this fight. Oh. Deitch has to be in this fight. And obviously we pick... Ivan's injured, so we'll leave him. Spar. I actually hate Spar, but oh well. And then we have to get our level 9s in. We've got 4 level 9s. Alfred, Ollie, Valgard and Mogan. Oh, and Juno. 5. Oh, sorry, Valgard's not level 9. So 4. And 3 spaces. So I feel like we should have Mogan. I'll actually choose Ollie over Alfred. And Juno to finish. Let's go. Okay, for a second I thought there was only 4 of them. There was a few more. Nice going, Deitch. This is my fault? I feel like we have to... Oh, okay, never mind. I was going to say we have to start everyone on the far right. But Deitch and Ivor are forced to stay there in the middle. Which is a bit annoying. But yeah, everyone else will put over here. To take on these guys. We can still start by pushing down either. This guy's got a lot of defense. Oh, poor Dodge. Ooh. Eee. Well, that's not good, is it? Okay. Almost got killed in one hit. Alright, attacking Mogan. Probably better off still focusing on this guy. Nice. He's going to try and buff all his friends, which is a bit annoying because there's nothing I can do about it. Now usually I try and keep Juno away from everyone, but this time I feel like the closer she is the better, because if she dies she can just come back to life. Oh yes. I have to waste 2 willpower getting here. That should cancel the attack, I think. Does it cancel it? No, he's still going. Not much I can do. I mean, I guess I'll make him an armor buster upper. Oh yeah, when she absorbs it, she loses her. Okay, she loses her willpower, which is a bit annoying. Good work from Mogan. See, now I kind of need Juno to die before her turn pops up. Otherwise, it's going to be a waste of a turn. Might be able to get away with the Axe Storm on this guy. Nice. Please kill Juno. Die with a Deitch. God damn it. And I'm stuck here doing nothing. Oh, actually, I could do this. Might as well. Oh my god, how is she? Okay, no. This is good. Dodge! No! So sad. Three damage each time. 3 more hits. 2 more. Come on, 1 more. Oh my god, incredible. That's the most hits I've ever seen in that attack. Not much I can do. We'll just attack the armor. Someone should be able to kill him next turn. Logan, no! I can get one and get back to my body, which is good enough. What's that? Heavy impact makes extra damage a bit there. Still not great. Actually, if I do bloody flower next to a friend, I do more damage. Better off getting rid of this guy's armour. Did we get a cheeky kill? Oh! Another crit! Oh, we'll take it. Way more than I thought we would do. I mean, why not? Almost there. You know what? Apart from Deutsch, this is a flawless fight. Nice. Oh, do we want to continue? No, flee. No, thank you. You can't afford to getting into battles like this. You can't afford to getting into battles like this, and you will know it. As you clean your axe, you notice the raven's kicking the crap out of something, which turns out to be Deutsch. Between bloody coughs, he swears to keep his mouth shut for a while, and that seems to make everyone a little bit happier. Ah, morale's improved. 10 days. Can we make it to this white tower in 10 days? Across colossal cliffs you spy countless pockets carved into the stone. Those are the sculptors' homes, Alfred points out. The massive web of stairs and chambers must have been a beehive of activity before the dredge fled from the darkness. Don't move, Alfred says, pressing her back to the stone. The ravens do the same. Beyond the monolith floats an immense creature, all tentacles and eyes, swimming in the air. What in the depths is that? You whisper. A victim, Alfred says accusingly, aimed at the Vulca. You've heard of enormous monsters crawling from deep within the earth, but this one has been twisted horrifically by the darkness. Ravens worry that the light will draw its attention, even from this distance. Let's run for it and hope that we kill more time. I mean, we spare time. We don't have the time to play it safe, you order, and the caravan breaks into a sprint. It's not long before you realise that it hasn't responded to you at all. You're not even sure it's capable of doing so in its broken condition. Hopefully your luck holds out. Okay, good. Oh yeah, there he is in the background. I was going to say, I wonder if we can see this giant monster. No time to wait. No time to kill. No time to lose. One week remaining. I don't think we're going to get the good ending for this game. The caravan enters a field of tall grass, or as Ivan tells you, something more akin to seaweed. You wouldn't call it that anymore. The grass blades are now ebony razor-edged corkscrews that bite at your skin, pulled waist-high and go as far as the eye can see. They snap easily enough, Valgard says, shattering a cluster with a loud smack from his shield. Yeah, the sound will turn the heads of anything that isn't already looking in our direction, replies Eirik, rubbing a stinging cut on his arm. We've got a long way to go, you say, so let's come up to an agreement. Move carefully, that'll be slow. Smash through. Keep your pace and tough it out. Yeah, we'll tough it out. No slowing down, you say. The going is painful and miserable, and when the grass finally begins to thin, you notice the rest of the sporting dozens of fresh paper-thin lacerations. The Val could do their best to ease the pain. Okay, we lost a lot of time there. I thought we were doing pretty good. 5 days left. I presume breaking through would have started a fight. And going round would have lost even more time. 4 days left. I don't think we're going to make it. Unless it pops up right now. I mean, the land is getting flat as we're moving forward. Could this be where the tower is? I hope so. The ground begins to crinkle softly beneath your feet. Others notice it too. Juno hums a soft lullaby, and the nebula of lights drift from her staff like campfire embers, reflecting off a plane of tinted glass that sprawls out ahead in every direction. Ice, says Eyvind, or it once was. I can't be sure what the darkness has done to it. Unlike the jagged shale you've trampled so far, it lays in geometric patterns of flat plains, some hanging curiously in the air. Valgard dares a short slide into it, saying it seems solid enough. Yeah, let's skirt the edge. I've got a bad feeling we might lose Val boys here. Ravens grouse, but only for a moment. Secretly, you suppose, they're glad to not take the risk. The indignation returns much later, when it becomes clear you've travelled parallel to the White Tower. It's wide, says Juno. We need to cross. Oh, so we've just wasted... Oh, okay. We've just wasted a day, and we have to cross it anyway. Whoopsie. So now we're definitely not going to make it. This was an ocean. Surely there are many things still underneath. Some bigger than others. And maybe we should keep quiet. It's the serpent! Juno grips her staff tightly, hands trembling. You've never seen that. She speaks low, over her shoulder, but you hear it clear as a bell. No matter what happens now, protect Eyvind. What exactly is the plan here? Not to lose hope. The serpent speaks. You don't understand its words, but you get the tone. Juno shouts back, and you understand her perfectly well. You failed again and again. You won't succeed this time. The serpent rears up as it responds, until only wildly coiling loops of ragged, monstrous scales can be seen in the light. It means to shatter the ice. Go! The serpent strikes like a whip, snapping up Juno between its jaws, and slams its head into the ice, wildly unconcerned for itself. Juno somehow weaves patterns with broken arms. The ice beneath you bucks. Suddenly it occurs to you that Juno is taking control of something deep beneath your feet and is approaching fast. Go! She screams once more. Eyvind freezes. You throw him over your shoulder and run. Just as the ice groans and splinters from another impact, snapping like bear traps, ravens scatter in terror. Wow. There's always a bigger fish. God's the ash. I can't see a damn thing. Just keep going. Well, at least this isn't taking any time. We only had 1 day left and we seem to be doing fine now. Now when is the timer going to kick in again? Because we're literally on our last day. Is everyone here? You shout. Ravens rub soot from their faces and cough into their hands. Thick black dust haunts the air, kicked up by Leviathan's thrashing. I can see her, Eyvind shouts. A globe of light detaches from the convulsing silhouette of the serpent, blazing through the air, crashing like a meteor far in the distance. Ivan darts ahead with his own light, the rest follow. You crawl through curtains of dust. It's suddenly dark as a moonless light. Juno's light dims and winks out. Hooray! Shouts Ivan. As soon as you admit it's impossible to know if you're heading in the right direction anymore, Ivan begins to panic. What do we do here? We're going to have to comb back and forth. You sweep the area, leaving markings as guideposts. It's frustratingly slow. Hold, Ollie puffs after a long silence. Shapes ahead shamble towards you. Ah, a fight. Very good. A lot of people are injured now. And it looks like we're going to have to start using our level 10 boys. Let's use Castaway. Oh, wait, no. I don't like Castaway. Let's go Kruma. I see something. I think we found her. Oh yeah, there she is. Lying unconscious. But not the only ones. Yikes, those three big guys there are a bit scary. Arla, you're the rangy guy, so you go there. Spear woman, go back as well. Ollie can go there. Ivor can go there. Mogan there. Okay, we got 30 turns. Or even more get involved. Okay. Oh, I didn't get close enough. That's sad. Bit of a waste of a turn. I don't think I can do this through people. This will work. Wasting a bit of willpower for it though. Five damage from a nice safe spot. Probably better off insulting an enemy. Nice, there's one. I feel like we can't get through this fight without some injuries, just because there's so many strong enemies. Well, there's the strength buff for everyone. Damage. Not as much as I would have wanted. Alright. I guess we can do more armor damage to this guy. Although I've got hurt by something random there. Okay, Spar's gonna die. That much we have to just come to terms with. Mind Devour. Wait, what? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong guy. This guy. Look out. Wait for enemy movement within sling range and throw. So that's what he's doing right now. So if I move within his sight, he'll have me. I mean, we might as well kill this guy, right? Looks like Kroom was going to take it. Yep, not much I can do about that. Might as well get this. Very nice. Oh, we get willpower for doing that as well. I wouldn't think we'd get willpower for getting the lightning kills. Looks like Alfred's going to have to resort to normal attacks. I mean, I've still got enough willpower to do that rangy attack, but it doesn't seem very good. We'll finish off this guy's armour with Spar. And then we can finish him off with Ollie. Okay. This guy could kill Ivor. Does that move hurt people? Oh, it does, but Ivor has defied death. Okay, this archer has become awfully strong all of a sudden. He'll probably get a kill here. No gun. Oh, he's doing lookout again. Is this safe? It wasn't safe and I've got no willpower. But I do have lightning. It'll do. Oh, it does. Okay. Didn't know he could do it more than once. However. Go on. One more. Nice. Charge him. Why is it stop? Oh, I lost willpower because of that stuff on the floor. Well, now I think because of that, we're going to get another death. Unless this kills. Oh, come on. He need armor damage. We've got a chance. Incredible. Again, just the one injury? We'll take it. Respite? No, no more. No mas. Oh. We'll take it. We'll take one injury every day of the week. You find Juno's body laying out on the ice. She is mangled, barely recognisable, grotesque. Oh dear. No coming back from that. If the serpent and the fall didn't kill her, the slag did. Not to mention she's been laying out in the darkness who knows how long. This is the end, isn't it? We failed. What do we do? We finished what we came to do. This is not the end. Ivan's face and voice are expressionless, but tears streak his cheeks. We take her to the White Tower. Iva, please pick her up. It doesn't sound like a request. Wow. And there we go, 0 days. We're out of time. Now we're going to watch Arborang fall. Darkness lurches upon the dome of light, stretched thin above the city by menders weaving fast stitches. Riots ripple through the slender spaces between people packed tightly together, and the warped lick at your defences, testing them. It finally sinks in just how many dead rest in Arborang now. This is really the beginning of the end, isn't it? You grieve, Elio says. The long ship's finally sinking, so to speak. All's left to do is bail, till our arms grow weak. You feel those old nagging survival needs scratching at your thoughts. Food, water, shelter. Oh, funeral? Is that our funeral? We can't buy any more supplies, can we? No. So there's nothing really that we could have done. We can give each other items, but is there much point in buying items at this point of the game? And we do have some leveling up to do. If there's any point, I'm not sure. But let's just do it. Just in case there is a point. Just in case there's one last fight. Any more low rank people that can rank up? Zephyr? Oh no, she can't rank up, but she has got 6 points to give. Any rank 9s that can rank up? No. Any rank 10s that can rank up? No. There is a few rank 11s. Heroic title available. Well, let me select it then. Whatever, I'm just going to promote him. There we go. Oh, we've already got the mountain. So I can rank that up, but it costs even more. So let's level up Defy. And I think we can afford doing the same to Gris. Three out of 3, 3 out of 3, 1 out of 3. Oh. Doesn't even know Defy. The thing is, Defy's great. You know, Defy death. But you only come back with 1 strength, so if you do defy death, you can't really help. Yet here I am, still unlocking it. That's it, that's all we can do. Here we go, time to watch the end of the humans. They came from all parts of Arborang, carrying their dead. An enormous longship, the king won't be needing it anymore. Was hoisted up to the Black Rock Plateau. Never mind the hassle, this is tradition. Arranged within the longship, many hundreds of bodies rest, ready for the afterlife, ready for peace among the stars. Their struggle is over. You hear all this from the orator declaring the last rites, preparing to set the longship ablaze. Rook looks at peace amongst them. Ah, Rook. Almost fitting that here he is just one of many. Though such a thing is heartbreaking, you breathe heavily, but refuse to cry. It would be a selfish sorrow. The fires are lit, special bundles laid along the ship's edge tint the flames in different colours. a gleaming rainbow rising towards the sky, and a bridge of brave souls. You imagine the ship drifting out to the sea as the fire burns low. A solemn audience begins to pile stones and soil atop to form the traditional tumulus. Stay quiet. Say a quiet prayer to yourself. In a low voice you say all the things you wish you could have said. And somewhere deep down, somewhere down deep, you know that your prayers were heard and understood. It is a small comfort. Elio put his hand on your shoulder. His eyes are red, some combination of drinking and grieving. There is a smile on his lips. I can only imagine how hard this all must be for you. I obviously didn't know Rook as well as you, but it hurts my heart that he's gone. Still, I can't stay sad. Where I look, I don't see the dead. I see all those that live on instead. Elio stands quietly beside you, deep in thought. It's time we move on. I suppose we must. The menders shouldn't be left alone in the walls, and there's already a murmur spreading through the clans of not enough food to go around. Sometimes it feels like too much. The true hero comes reluctantly. Though we move on now with shuffling feet, our hearts will forever be incomplete. He loves a good rhyme, doesn't he? So we've got menders and outskirts. Maybe we can go to the menders and, like, keep the shields up for a little bit longer? The menders are spread out evenly along the walls, each overlapping the light created by the next. Guards with distant expressions stand watch between them. Around their feet are piles of warped dredge and men alike. They're starting to scale over the bodies on the other side of the wall, says Zephyr. Some small disgust in her voice, as if to prove a point. Amanda yells when more warp rise into view. Hurry, beckons Zephyr. Oh my. Alrighty, this could be the final fight of the humans' lives. I don't think, you know what? I'm just going to believe that, and we're going to go strongest instead. I want Bastion in the team. Level 13, by the way. Gris. Ludin. I guess we should have a rangy person, shouldn't we? Let's go Oddleaf. Pardon me. So winning this fight could give us more time in the long run. Or it could be, if we lose this fight, it could be literally the end of the humans. Okay, so Oddleaf, get out of the way. I'm going to make a solid wall, looting it here. A solid wall of Val. I could just move Hack on there. Looting. There we go. Ubin. Oh, to be fair though, we need to think about the order. Oh, damn it, when let me move Bastion over. I want him at the front. Okay, Ubin, go there. Bastion, go there we go. Then I want Ludin behind him. Ubin. Maybe this is why I shouldn't have a full team of Val. Okay, what can Bastion do? Kindle. Shield Slam that knocks back everyone. We've seen that move before. And Drum Fire. Shockwave does armor break damage. Hot Ash remnants, mends, dredge, and hurts all others. That seems like a really bad move. Because I'm fighting dredge. We can't do anything really. We can't reach them, so let them come to us. Hakon can reach, but no point sending him out all alone. No, too far away. Okay, he's doing that lookout move. No one else can reach. Oh! It's a horse spawn! Deflected, oh my word. We love that. This Bastion fella is a big dredge. We take it, 1 damage, it's fine. Looting can't reach, so we just stick him over here. Bit of a waste of willpower, but we'll push. Yep, they're both gonna hit me. Hakon's robustness though makes him avoid the strength damage. Rubin can't really get involved yet, but he's here. Oh yes! Rubin gives a buff to anyone who's nearby. Might be able to get a kill here actually. Oh yeah, I get a strength buff because I'm next to Ubin. Nice. Annoyingly. Shockwave does armor break damage. Oh wow. Oh, I guess we're not fighting Dredge, are we? We're fighting Warped. I never even thought about that. Oh, Hakon just died. Oh, that's not good. Might as well stand here, because it'll buff those two. Yeah, okay, so the what? I'm a little bit of an idiot, but we move. That's another kill for Oddly. Oh, the move that heals me has disappeared. On my turn. Decent armor damage. Looting! Let's just kill this guy. Okay, I'll leap in a bit of danger. To impale. Oh, I'd leave, no. Ubin's strong. Not really much else I can do at this point. You know what? Just have to go through it. Another one of these. Knock him back as far as we can. Go on, Ubin. Just what we needed. Bastion! So sad. I don't know if this is the right move, but I'm going to do it. I was really hoping he's going to move. But we got it. Oh. Oh my god, we took too long. Oh my word. I wasn't even looking at that. Wasn't even... Oh god. There's no way now. There is just quite literally too many. I guess try and get some distance between you and them. God, here we go. We're not out yet. What is it, 2v5? Come on. 2v4. I don't think there's a chance now. We fought valiantly. Oh my god, they left Briss alive. No! Oh my god, he didn't get hurt. Oh my god! I still haven't got a chance, right? Surely. Reveal weakness. All allies in the target attack. Well, they'll just give all the willpower. I think he can kill me if he attacks my strength. There it is. That's a shame. Even with our strongest team. Is that the end? Is that the end of the humans? Sometimes I have to wonder about humanity. We're barely holding the walls, and all the clans can manage is to rob and kill each other. Captain, my men does need more protection on the walls. You have as many men as we can spare, Valka. The rest are in the streets. Our Barang isn't worth saving if it's only killers and thieves remain. Even if my father were here, he'd have little control over the city by now. I have even less, but I am certain I can find loyal men to my father's banner. Put me in command on the walls. Are you certain? I can guarantee no safety here. If there is time for me to lead, it is now. They look to you. You realize whoever is put in charge of the walls may be in serious danger. Oh, Horseborn. Sorry. I don't like them. I don't care if they die. You send a messenger to gather Skatach and as many Horseborn as he can command. They look confused but understand the weight of the situation. You leave them amidst the dubious Menders. Was that the right choice? I don't know. And now to the outskirts. Part of the city smoulders since the riots, matching the mood in the lower rings. Supplies are scattered, impossible to tally or portion since the funeral. Hoarding seems necessary for the future, and you're afraid other clans in Arbrang will feel the same. What will make us survive for longer? You know what? Pillage from the other clans. Volunteers are drafted, few enlist. As they head out, a change of heart brings more running. You recognise a couple faces. This man carried his son's old dog 50 miles when it couldn't walk any further. That woman sings low lullabies to her scared children at night. Now they'll kill someone else's mother or father. A day later they return with cuts, scrapes and several days of supplies. No details. Ooh! We've been given another week! 7 more days! Ooh. Oh god, so can we make it to the tower in 6 more days? Ravens swear they see figures lurking from the corners of their eyes and hear the whispers of dead family members. Some accuse the corpse of Juno, others the ominous pillars that have been rising on the horizon. The dredge godstone, Ivan tells them. Rises like teeth from the hungered wolves' maw, Spar sings. Swallows brave men and the bright doom star. An old song from before the gods died. Fitting, ambling through tall pillars like teeth, an obsidian forest wreathing in great black godstone. If my dead mother appears, I'm ending things here and now. Ivan, can we help? Ivan shakes his head slowly, but you notice his ragged appearance. But I can be certain no harm will come of it. He says it loud enough for others to hear. Well, there's the godstone, but... God, surely the White Tower isn't going to be 5 days away from the godstone. What if we just don't make it? We get like the worst ending of the game. Like everyone in Arbrang died. Juno and Ivan couldn't save the darkness. The end.
We push on, despite hope being lost, along with Juno, to something black and heavy ahead. Did the dredge build godstones of their own, or is this something?
And hope is not lost yet, Ivor.
You jerk in terror at Juno's voice in your head, and her hand slightly squeezing your shoulder. She breathes softly. Well done, you can put me down. Nerves get the best of even the bravest. Not another step, shouts Ollie. He pushes his way to Juno. You died! Not another step! Till you spill it. All of it. A chorus of voices concur. Echoes of the pillars themselves. Juno sags upon her staff. She looks at Ivan, but his stare is leagues from here. All will be well, she starts, but jerks back from Ollie's axe. Blade to her neck. No more magic tricks, Ollie hisses. Let me step in before things spiral out of control. You knock Ollie's hacks aside, but Juno interjects. It's time you all knew, Juno says.
This will be more easily shown than told. The Valka were the first to discover a world within our world. The inner earth, with its own lands, people, and sun. A source of power far greater than our own. Ivan was the leader of the Valka, brilliant, born with a mind devouring itself. I studied in secret to heal those wounds, and in time, we grew to love each other. But meddling with minds is forbidden, for reasons already clear to you. The council sentenced me to death. They agreed to spare Ivan the same fate if I went willingly. So I did. When Ivan discovered what had happened, he carried my body to the White Tower. In his grief, he drained the Black Sun of its energy, hoping to restore my life. The sun fell from the sky, ripping chasms through both worlds.
And that's what caused the darkness, and that's why the sun has stayed still in the
The serpent slithered out
outer
from
world.
its shattered egg, half-born, and the darkness within spread. I had become the new vessel for its power. When we reach the White Tower, and Ivan releases my energy, the sun will move again, and the darkness will return to where it belongs.
Okay. So when the sun stopped and the darkness began and the serpent arrived, that all was triggered by Ivan trying to use the sun's energy to bring Juno back to life. As Juno releases her grip over the caravan, the images fade. Ivan carried me all the way back to Ridgehorn before he could go no further, and that's where Hakon's warriors found us. And that was in the first game. They understandably believed I was dead and left me there. Ivan lived still, if only barely. By the time he awoke, the Varl had taken him most of the way to Einartoft. When I realised what had happened, I travelled by ship down to the river to meet Ivan at Sigerholm. But the Serpent's chasms prevented this. I believe you know the rest. I am certain you have many questions. I will answer them clearly. Okay, if the Dredge were taught by the Valkyr, why are they attacking us? The Stone Singers believe we have betrayed them. Early on, we discovered that the Black Sun was a far greater source of power than our own. After the worst of the Great Wars, everyone believed the Valkyr utterly defeated the Dredge. In truth, we offered them peace. In exchange for the use of the sun's power, we showed them how to flourish within their own lands and create more of their own kind. So you created the Stone Singers? In a way, we only shared knowledge. It has always been a difficult question of how much control to exert. But now they believe we caused this destruction on purpose. They think that we wish to wipe them out, like anyone would. They fight back. They are scared and frenzied and will not listen. We have failed them as much as we have failed everyone else. This goes all the way back to the time of the gods. Don't care. What does the serpent have to do with any of this? I'll admit, even I was uncertain until recently. But the easiest way to understand is to imagine an egg. The serpent's egg was made inside the inner earth, a black sun mirroring our own. Within it, a serpent would grow slowly over the ages. It was put here to eventually swallow the Loom Mother's creations, a cruel trick to destroy them in secret. When the black sun fell to the earth, it cracked. The serpent and its power spilled out, well before its time. Even happening now is because of petty grudges between the gods. Everything happening now is because of petty grudges. In a way, Ivan unwittingly did us a favour. If the serpent had grown to full size, well, at least as things are now, there may be a chance to reverse it. I'm not exactly bursting with gratitude at the moment. Understandable. Okay, I've heard enough. What now? Now we return to the source of the power. The tower, of course. I am not dead, but neither am I alive. This energy within me was stolen. Yeah. From the sun. Ivan will place me within the black sun. The celestial spheres will circle again. The darkness will be absorbed, and without that, the serpent will wither. She suddenly looks very tired, but tries to smile. You'll be trapped within the sun? I have come to terms with it. And now you know everything. Make sure Ivan does what is right. Oh, Ivan's definitely going to go crazy and be like, wait, there's another way. We can do this instead. We can put the serpent back in the egg and everything will be fine. Strange how the Dredge Godstone is just a dredge. Well, I guess the human Godstones are all kind of human-like, aren't they? An enormous bell hangs from the carved stonework. Even untouched, it hums with a strange, deep resonance. Alfred says, the sculptors built this Godstone to themselves. They raise bells made of those who have passed. It's said that a part of them lives in the sound of these bells, and they can visit their ancestors this way. Spar crosses his arms. That would explain the spooks. At the Godstone's centre, an enormous bell dwarfs the other, smaller chimes hanging throughout. The bell's handle calls to you on a primal level. Are you thinking of ringing it or kissing it? Spar asks. I wouldn't do either. Yeah, tapping it seems like a bad idea. It would attract a lot of noise. Pulling the rope obviously would ring the bell, so we'll leave it alone. I can hardly think of a worse idea, you reply. Stepping away, curiosity weighs on you for a short while until the caravan separates from the Godstone. I mean, we could rest, but realistically we can't. We can level up our heroes though. We've only got 2 level 8, or 3 rank 8s, and Spar is one of them. And he can get ranked up. Now I can't say the same for Eyvind or for Deitch. So rank 9s, Mogan. Yeah, let's go for Robust. Oh, what's the other one? Oh, actually, yeah, let's go Artery Strike. Any more rank 9s? Ollie. Oh yeah, Juno. I don't really know for Juno. I guess, yeah, anything that avoids damage. Because her only main attack is the one that controls enemies. Any more rank 9s? Bercy, back, none of which can rank up. So let's rank up our level 10s. We might as well leave Ivor because he's injured anyway. Oh, our first titles. Death's Messenger, Monster Killer, Oath Maker. It's all willpower. The Whisperer, no. Twice Spawn. Oh, these are all awful. Let's do Twice Spawn. And let's... Nah. Avoid armor. Let's do Puncture. Mogan. What we got for you then? See, I feel like Death's Messenger. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I feel like that combined with like the axe throwing ability could be huge. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm down to try it. Ollie. Let's give you a title first. God, they're all the same. Yeah, sure, more movement. Whatever. And then we'll teach him... Yeah, sure. Armor straps. And you know what, Castaway? Why not, mate? What can we give to Castaway as a title? It's all the same. Yeah, sure, Bloodletter. Go for a dodge. Oh wait, got loads of points. Dodge and exploit. That's it. You find Ollie at the edge of the light, staring at the Godstone. Mind if I join you? Hard to find a space around here. Just keep your voice down. That vicious, crinkled fiffle won't share out his drink, and my head hurts. In the distance, Spar takes a moment from lazily turning his lang spill to throw Ollie a wildly inappropriate gesture. Run out of your own brew? Lost my flask while that whale thing shattered the frozen ocean. You hear things coming out of my mouth? Sober is no way to live, either. Ollie stares blankly into the distance. Guess I'll just keep quiet then. Much appreciated. We've got no time to talk. We've got 5 days left, we've got to go. Any of you ever tasted Tistleberry mead? Spar blurts out in the midst of a deep and oppressive silence. You're all some grim company lately. I could really go for some Tistleberry right now. Others mumble in agreement, but someone passes around enough strong drink to spread around. Soon they're trying to one-up each other about what they plan to do when they return to Arborang. Listen to their stories. As you all know, I don't drink. Ollie smirks through a couple of laughs, but I know a place back in Bersgard that'd make you glad to be sober. Bunch of animals Valgard size. I'm gonna put Strand back together, see who finds their way back. I had a home there, and friends. He gives Ollie a stern look. Eric chimes in. A home in Strand will be fine. My family, I still hope they survive somehow. I can't be the only one here with family. Someone mentions they saw Deitch with a goat as he tries to laugh along with the others. I have a brother in Arborang, says Mogan, my twin. Didn't have a chance to leave things right. Now I'm regretting it. The Ravens toast to regret. Noticing his stoic silence, Spar points at Krumer and starts shouting random guesses. I know what mighty Krumer needs. A feast, a longship, a throne made of fallen foes. Krumer snorts at the last one. No, but if you've read a song about that, I wouldn't correct you. You don't think the dredge travelling with you understand what's being said. That's probably for the best. Deitch manages to slip in an opinion between the bowdy chatter. I always wanted to. He quickly gets drowned out by the others and slowly mumbles to a stop. Oh, give me a pile of coin when this is all over. Big enough to sleep on, Bercy says. Been working for my others my whole life, and it's wearing thin. Think I've earned some easy living. Several Ravens toast to this. Ivan musters the courage to speak up. When this is done, I'll keep my feigned mouth shut. Ollie hollers at him, and others roar with glee. Ivan's smile vanishes, and even trying to relate may have brought him some goodwill. Buck says nothing, but everyone can tell he's thinking about spears. And our silent protector, Spar quips, he looks at you. What does the great Ingvar dream of in his sleep? Never meeting you bastards in the first place. It is too late to change my answer to that one. Ollie chirps, the others snort and throw rocks at Ollie as they continue on. The tower's growing ever closer. Oh, I thought it was going to at least raise morale. Oh well. We didn't lose any time there, I don't think. Why is it warmer right here? Oh, 3 days left. And why does this part look different from the rest? This is... hold on. Soaring shards of smoky glass jut askew from the ground, as if flung here. At first it looks more of the inner earth's strangeness until you realise there are splinters out of the black sun. Images reflect off the mirrored surfaces, creating an illusory army of ravens as you walk through. Hold on, says Ollie. I thought this place was bad before. Now the six of Deitch. The nauseating, sweaty warmth still radiating from the fragments has everyone eager to pass through, except Ivan. He has stopped at one, with his hand pressed against the glassy surface, looking at his own reflection. Come on, Ivan. It's time to go. I hardly recognise myself. Could be worse. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to compare. The reality of what I must do is sinking in. We're getting close. Now's not the time for second thoughts. It's always such a long way off. There was more time. Time for what exactly? Ivan sighs heavily. Juno revealed it already, but there's something you may have not fully grasped. Something she forbade me to tell you. She worried it might change things. No more secrets. The only way the Black Sun will return to the sky is for Juno to seal the darkness within. So she has to stay there, trapped, for eternity. A fate worse than death, and it was my fault. All she's done is fight tooth and nail to make things right. All she's ever done. You can see anger spreading across Ivan's face. He almost looks as if he's drawing energy from the sun shard. What if there's another way? Even with the sun broken, there must be energy enough here to destroy the serpent. It might be enough. No, we don't change the plan now. That was never my plan. I admit I broke things, but it's up to me to fix them. Who else can do this? Why should I keep asking for permission? Ivan, think of your friends in Arborang. Ivan's mouth becomes a thin line, and some of the fire in his eyes goes out. I know. I apologize. My thoughts have always been difficult to control, ever since birth. My mother was the head of the Valkyrie in her time. When she had a boy, the council was worried. The males of our kind had always a touch of madness, to varying degrees. My father couldn't contain his own. I suppose that kind of power would be hard for anyone. It is a curse. I am only alive at all thanks to Juno, and she has kept his power within me from spilling out. When she spoke to me in a dream in Einartoft, I wasn't even sure it was real. I've gone so long without her help, I was starting to lose control again. Everything she's done was to heal me, and for that she suffers. Can you imagine feeling so powerful and so weak at the same time? I can imagine. Ivan nods, and you feel that you've earned more of his trust. Oh, nice. Maybe that conversation will help us in the future. If there's any future to be had. There's 2 days left and no sign of a tower. I'm just going to say it, Spargrasses. I'm starving, and I don't mean it as an expression. I'm so hungry I might die. The caravan is getting precariously low on food, and nobody dares to drink the water that pours in the dark crevices. You're feeling it yourself. The stone hurler seems to understand, scraping a hard, bell-shaped object from the cliff walls and hanging it to you. She motions to her mouth. Huh? I thought that was more craggy rock, says Spar, taking the thing. It has a hard obsidian shell, but once cracked open, a strikingly bright pink plant resides within, squishy to the touch. It looks like a mushroom, but it doesn't smell strange, or display the same warped weirdness that everything else does. There seem to be quite a few more still clinging to the cliffside, so who's going to try it first? Spar wonders aloud. You know what? I'll do it. It tastes like a mushroom, but slightly sweet. A couple minutes later, you're actually feeling stronger, a bit more energized. The others cautiously gather handfuls and eat as much as they dare. You swear the caravan moves a little faster than before. Surely this is it. We're on the last day. And there's no white tower to be seen. Keep your friend company. Alfred beckons during a short rest, patting a lonely rock on the caravan's edge. Innocent enough, but you see ulterior motives on her face, brighter than the white tower in the distance. You have something on your mind? You, Ivor. It's funny. I should hate you. Many sculptors are my friends, and you are who they tell their children to fear. But I don't hate you. The more I know about you, the more I like you. Is that really what you wanted to talk about? Straight to the point. Ivan and Juno, they trust you, don't they? But I wonder if they have earned your trust. Yes, they have. Trustworthy and loyal. Do you have any faults, Val? Now, Juno, she may be weaving little truths, but step back. Look at the whole tapestry. They wield terrible power. Perhaps you've noticed. It's exactly what they made of the Order of the Menders. Look over here. We're only healing the sick, building houses. Pay no mind to the madman in the ivory tower turning the world inside out. I've considered it. Come closer. Ivan created a Fane immortal. Can you comprehend? Juno cannot die. But that wasn't their goal, was it? What is immortality without power? Misery. No, I think they're trying to make a god. To make themselves gods. Don't tell me you believe they've come this far just to undo it all. I do. Then wake up. There's no more room for ignorance in this tiny bubble. Say nothing now. I'm not asking you for promises. But a time will come, and soon, I think, when you'll see the truth unfolding before your eyes. When that time comes, look to me. Trust your instincts. Juno and Ivan are not the only ones who know how to twist the threads. I will make certain what they claim to be doing is what is done. I've got to live here too, you know. God, here we go. We're not going to make it. So what's going to happen? Do we just get instant game over? Oh dear. A distant rumble approaches, and all things it could be race through your mind. Someone shouts, "Earthquake!" as the ground bucks beneath your feet. Violent shaking peels rock sheets off the nearby cliffs. They crash around you in great billowing clouds of dust. Is everyone alright? You shout in the aftermath. Knew I recognise you from somewhere, Valgod shouts. He's swinging an ollie with clenched fists. This bastard tried to push me into the falling rocks. As the confusion and the dust clear, frustrated ravens are letting off steam with chants of fight. I don't care what's going on here, but it stops now. Valgard manages at least one half-hearted punch to Ollie's face, but they push each other away. True enough, says Ollie. There'll be plenty of time to settle this later, Valgard spits. Count on it. That earthquake was no coincidence, Ivan says, changing the subject. Same as with the serpent carved chasms through the earth above. Be on your guard. Technically, we've got 1 day left then. Finishing day 0. But it's not enough. This is it. Is this it? Is this the end? If Arbrang's story is written on a tapestry, the edges are becoming frayed. The menders are dying. A few to warped, a couple to straight arrows and mad revolters, one to exhaustion. Sever pulled them back to the next set of walls. The noose tightens. Not everybody survived the scramble to safer ground, and you can see the lurching bodies of the fallen, just beyond the black veil, gone but not dead.